Okay, so Pekka with the Cloud versus Ike.
Alright, here we are. This is actually a matchup that we've seen already today. But
yeah.
It is Pekoyama, so this is going to be very interesting.
I mean, I feel that my Cloud's improved slightly, but Pekko's obviously up there in a whole different tier. I took one game off VERD, and he took it back in the end, obviously, but with Pekko's level of Cloud, he might not have as easy a time as he did against me.
That being said, you say Pekko's level of Cloud. Pekko hasn't been playing Cloud for that long.
I don't know, he seems very intuitive when it comes to Cloud.
He seems intuitive because he understands the reads.
Yeah.
For example, there, he charged a smash attack to the side, knowing that VERD would try and roll into it.
Yeah. I think also Pekko tends to play a bit risky.
He managed to get that grab, not because he's a good... He managed to land that footstool, not because that he's a good Cloud. Landing that footstool has nothing to do with
It's a
Cloud.
fundamental skill, yeah.
It's just a fundamental skill, and Pekko's mastered this so well. I've noticed Pekko doesn't combo as much as you do.
Yeah. I think I tend to go for more quick combos and powerful combos, but where Pekko goes...
For example,
yeah. That was just a bit... out of nowhere, I won't lie. I wasn't expecting that.
No one was expecting that, particularly Pekko.
Yeah, he didn't read the ledge well enough.
No.
Oh, that was good.
When it comes down to stuff like that, it's not about actually being able to play the game. It's about understanding your character.
Yeah.
And Pekko has not been playing Cloud long enough to understand.
I think stuff like landing the Claimer Hazard on the ledge. On the return, that might be a bit more specialist. Not insanely so, but just takes a bit more using it to get used to.
There, he recognized his mistake and just fixed that.
Yeah, I think Pekko he realizes he has flaws, but he will cover them as soon as he sees them.
Yes, that's what makes him a good Smash player.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting to see how Pekoyama uses the limit because, for example, you often charge your limit immediately and then,
yeah, this is a very close match compared to what I'd imagine.
It's actually pretty even. Well, despite the fact that Ike is 23%.
Yeah.
VERD is hanging in a lot longer than I personally expected.
I mean, not saying anything about VERD skill. It's just that Pekoyama typically has a sort of advantage in this sort of matchup. Cloud Ike. I've seen him play a lot of friendly with sort of matchup, and he doesn't tend to, especially take last this long when it comes to playing around. But he's not playing around, obviously. Neither of them are. You can tell that much.
Pekoyama sometimes does, though.
No, but not in. I don't see him around tourneys as much as I see him as in friendlies. In friendlies, he's playing, having fun. In tourneys,
he didn't need to go for that footstool. He went for that footstool earlier.
True. But at the same time, it does remove any chance of getting any form of recovery. Obviously, I wasn't going to recover from that, but if it was close to the edge, maybe he might have been trying to block some sort of up B recovery.
I could have recovered that. He has his side B and his up B, and the up B will go straight through the entire stage.
I thought he was too low for that. Like the lag between side B and up B, I don't think he would have made it. But again, it was close enough that there's dispute over it. He might have been trying to cover that. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he has fun, but it's all like measured fun.
I think what's interesting is that they managed to gentleman the stage twice, even though Pekoyama knows that this is one of those stages that Ike will just clip right the hell through.
I don't think the Pekoyama minds too much about stage advantages. I mean, sure, like some staged platforms, I think, typically help Cloud, but in this sort of matchup with the similar kits, the only real difference would be the clipping of Ike's up B, I feel. Which, assuming that he knows how to react to, wouldn't be problematic enough to want to ban the stage out, right?
That was ballsy on Pekoyama's part. He jumped knowing that Ike could side B him there. And that's a kill for Pekoyama.
Yep.
Pekoyama is definitely not using all the combos that Cloud has available. Whether it's just negligence or understanding that VERD might also know might also be able to understand those combos, understand how to counter those combos.
Yeah. The thing with Cloud is that because he lacks any form of kill throw, so people tend to see his throw as just outright terrible. But he has a lot of strings and combos that you can do from typically his down throw mainly, and a couple of his back throw, I think. And I just don't think he's grabbing enough as he should be.
No character's grab is bad because of what a grab is. It is an immobile
anti-shield as well.
Anti-shield action against your opponent that also repositions them according to what you think to where you think they should be.
Yeah. But upon Cloud's release, the wide opinion was that his grab was obviously in the context of grab being grabbed, it was one of the more useless ones, was the opinion. Even being grabbed, which has a basic use, in terms of the actual advantage from it over other grabs, for instance, such as I think Mario's back throw or Donkey Kong's back throw, that sort of stuff.
That has a lot of knockback. Kirby's up throw has massive kill potential, but reality is, when you have a grab, you're not going to be looking to kill them with the grab. You're looking to use the grab to be able to kill them.
Yeah.
So you're going to, for example, I think Cloud, you grab, throw back, and then use your side B.
Yeah.
And that'll kill them.
It's usually the backland side B, or I think a lower percentage is the down side B is probably safer, purely because
safer, but does it kill? Ooh, that was well read on VERD's part.
It won't kill unless you're right on the edge of the stage and they're like having a bad recovery, like say Mac for instance. But it's a strong combo for getting damage on, especially early. I've seen like a lot of Clouds typically start out their game by charging limit break, like how you sometimes do. But there is the other option of running out, baiting the shield, grab down B, side B.
That's what Pekoyama's been doing. He knows that the limit will come to him. He doesn't have to go to the limit.
Yeah. I mean, the time spent charging limit could equally be done by inflicting or receiving damage, so you're right. And that's 2 to Peko.
Yep. Do you want to do that?
Yep. I'll just click on Peko, right?
And that's 2-0. We now go on to losers brackets, where we have. You do it?
Pekoyama.
2. You don't need to put O; it'll just automatically. Sorry, he's a noob. We get this a lot.
Yeah, I'm first time on setting up brackets.
It's okay. I believe in you.
Right, so it's VERD versus the winner of Tigrex and Silver.
Silva.
What's the current score? What's the game score so far?
Practice? Yeah.
Oh no, it's game 3.
Game 3? Is it BO5?
Yeah, it's 5.
Oh! Then we should probably undo that.
Well, I'm doing that. I'm leaving this. Yeah.
Yeah. Edit scores. I'll keep it open.
So at this point, VERD has to get 3 games on Pekoyama
without losing one.
Without losing a single game. That's probably not realistically going to happen.
Well, both games seem rather close. One stock different. I mean, assuming he gets a slight advantage overall per game, he could get. It's not ridiculous. It's just I think taking a game would be quite believable. Taking 2 games harder, but getting 3 in a row against Peko's, needing 1. That's what I'm considering is not likely. But I wouldn't put it out of question. I mean, the start here for Mike's pretty strong.
Oh, okay.
He's already forced the limit break and got 94%, so he's doing a lot of damage.
Pekoyama's just dealt a lot more though.
Yeah.
And
whoa! First lot goes to VERD.
Quick turnaround on reading the edge jump.
Yeah.
Recovery.
I'm glad to see he hasn't panicked in that he's on his last sort of legs. A lot of players, even myself included, have that.
Just go on tilt.
Yeah. They're aiming to get back to sort of neutral state of having the no sway either way.
Good counter.
Good counter.
I think what VERD is understanding now is a lot of Pekoyama special moves have virtually no shield damage.
Yeah.
They really don't. And by perfect shielding those, or even just
regular shielding,
regular shielding, he can bait out either a blown up. Ooh, not that much.
No. I mean, to be fair, at low percentage, nothing was really going to do that much. It's better I find to charge damage with Limit Break and then actually do the special. But I guess at the same time, if you got a chance to get a cross slash out and you're confident you can get another limit, then there's no harm in doing it. I mean, evidently it's worked out well for him because he's getting a good bit of damage into him.
I feel like one of the problems VERD has is that as Ike, he's thinking, okay, I can pretty much constantly, at the edge of a ledge, up B back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is a move that if you're not vigilant enough with it, will just pretty much
flop, yeah.
Wreck you whenever you try to edge dodge, right?
Yeah.
But Pekoyama knows this, apart from that time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
it's a good idea, and it's very obviously a very useful thing to have, but he's counting too much on having the ability to get back to that close to the stage to up B. He's not being as cautious on edge as he should be.
No.
I mean, if he gets sent to the farthest blast zone and he doesn't quite make it, he has his side B, sure, but failing that, he I don't know. It seems very risky to be heading entirely on that with no sort of, I guess, precautions. But that sounds rather unspecific.
I think it's interesting how their VERD, instead of charging his neutral B, stood there. Now, the question is, do you think he had the reaction time of Pekoyama to predict Pekoyama's up B and managed to land it? Because that explosion is a massive explosion, and it does hit beyond his sword.
I think if he was probably considering that. Oh, first game of that's 2-1, so it's VERD's got another game. His first game of the match. That's what I mean. It wasn't a landslide victory for VERD, but he was improving on the slight things that he had noticed beforehand and making the match go slightly towards his favour, but enough to take the game.
Yes.
So I think if he keeps playing like that, and assuming Peko keeps banking on his more fundamental knowledge than specific knowledge for the character, he may be risking that third game.
Yes. Oh, Pekoyama's going for it. Oh no.
Oh, Donkey Kong.
He's going. Pekoyama will expand the dong.
See, he did say before, the moment he loses the cloud, he's going to stop playing him. In this tournament, that is.
Did he?
Well, he said he wouldn't play him as constantly, but he may revert him later. But he did promise to switch it up after his first loss. Maybe if he's winning this game.
Pekoyama's pride.
Yeah.
I reckon Pekoyama, Donkey Kong in this matchup is pretty good.
He has his grab combos seem very strong.
He almost got the spike there.
Yeah.
Almost. VERD the question of this matchup isn't really who can, multi-shine, for example.
Yeah.
The question of this matchup is who can punish the most.
True. Both characters have quite a lot of end lag that they can take advantage of, and powerful smashes and side attacks to take rid of that. Oh!
Bam!
That was going to happen after that shield break.
That shield break lasted incredibly long.
Well, at 100%, this one's a guaranteed death. I mean, against Donkey Kong, you're not going to have a chance to survive that sort of size match at 100%.
It was interesting how Pekoyama knew that he had time to charge his...
Oh!
Spiked.
So he's quickly taking 2 stocks from VERD. This isn't looking good.
And now he's going to Domcopter? Yep.
Domcopter, always Domcopter.
Always Domcopter.
All day, every day.
Verd correctly read the spot dodge from Pekoyama there and managed to punish him for it.
If he's not careful though, he has to survive 3 lives on 1 stock. If he's not careful, he won't have enough leeway in his 2nd and 3rd lives. So that Peko is obviously.
Not only that, but Peko has a lot of experience on Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Oh, Donkey's still safe.
Is that a spike?
No.
Verd could probably have spiked him if he had gone off stage there, but
yeah.
The question of is it really worth it?
Oh. Oh.
Didn't even take a stock.
Nah.
And
that's 3-1 Peko.
Pekoyama takes the win. But Verd did take a game.
He did.
Verd took
that
one game.
That was a definite turnaround on Verd's point.
Oh yeah.